You can't come to Oxygen Gym. I know you use a magic mirror, right?
Yeah, magic mirror.
What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. So let's start this video with the physique update of Hunter Labrada, who is ready to guest pose in less than a week's time now at the Pittsburgh Pro. So we have seen Hunter guest pose multiple times this year, and every time he was up on that stage, he impressed all the bodybuilding fans around the globe. Even his naysayers are admitting it this time, that he looks pretty damn good this year. But we have to keep in mind, this is the guest posing that matters the most. Because we're gonna have guys like Big Ramy, who's also coming back after a gap of 1 year. We have our reigning Mr. Olympia Derek Lunsford. We have Nick Walker, Samson Duada, and Andrew Jack as well, who is gonna be here for the very first time. So except for Hadi Chopin, all the big names of the men's open bodybuilding are gonna be here. So Hunter Labrada has stayed extremely lean throughout this offseason, and it is pretty much safe to say that this has been the biggest and the leanest he has ever been throughout his career, especially in the offseason. So Hunter has placed as high as top 4 in the world, and that happened at the Olympia 2021. And that was the only time he was able to beat Nick Walker. But since then, his placings have declined, although he took all the necessary steps to progress his physique to move in the right direction. And he actually did do that. He improved a lot from 2021 to 2023. First of all, his conditioning has improved vastly over these years, with Tempo Pro being the best of his career so far. Plus, his back in particular has improved a ton. I mean, it has become one of his strongest shots. And Hunter wants to bring that same Tempo Pro 2023 conditioning, with additional of 8 to 10 pounds of muscle on his frame. So only time will tell how much of that claim becomes true, because that is a lot of muscle in 1 year. But if he is in fact able to do that, he is gonna be really dangerous for a lot of the top guys. So the thing that he has been working on the most, which was the biggest critique on his physique, is his midsection. Hunter is practicing daily vacuums even in the high 290s. You guys all saw how massive he looked at Detroit Pro guest posing alongside a guy like Samson Duada. So I believe 2024 is going to be a defining year for Hunter Labrada. So can he move back into that top 5? Do let me know what you guys think. So talking about Samson Duada, how can you not be a fan of Samson's physique? He went from struggling to win his first show back in 2021 to becoming an Arnold Classic champion, as well as top 3 Olympian in a matter of just 2 years. Truly one of the best success stories that we have seen in the recent past. And yes, he has been blessed with one of the greatest genetics, especially in terms of how fast he can put on muscle, how fast he can get bigger. I mean, we have just seen there are plenty of guys who took more than an entire year off. Guys like James Hollingshead, Rafael Brandao, Regan Grimes, and the list just goes on. And no one even came close to how much muscle Samson was able to pack on. And the funny thing is that from 2022 to 2024, he has been doing every single Arnold as well as the Olympia, plus some other shows as well. I mean, he competed in 4 shows last year. But still, every single time he steps on stage, he is a lot more bigger than last time. So currently he is in Kuwait, training in the Oxygen Gym, and after a long time, we saw one of the top pros post a physique update in that famous magic mirror in the O2 gyms. So for those of you guys who were following the sport back in 2015 and onwards, then you must know, guys like Big Ramy, Rolly Winkler, Nathan Diesha, Regan Grimes, they all posted a lot of their updates through this magic mirror. So pretty soon, Samson is gonna be joined by Rubiel Mosquera, aka Nexella. So this was actually confirmed by Chris Cormier himself about a week ago, that Rubiel is going to be prepping for Dubai Pro, and Chris Cormier himself is going to go out there in Kuwait to train him for this show. So if Samson actually makes it official that he is going to train in the O2 gyms for this year's Mr. Olympia, and Rubiel joins him as well, and we all know the former Mr. Olympia Brendan Carey is going to be going out there at roughly 16 weeks out mark. So in about 8 weeks from now, the Oxygen Gym Kuwait is going to be one busy place, and definitely one of the hottest plays in regards to bodybuilding. I am actually really excited to see how Rubiel Mosquera shows up for Dubai Pro. We have been waiting for him to step on stage for a very long time. Since Prague Pro 2023, he looked sensational in Prague, and that was only his pro debut. So with all the updates that we have seen from Rubiel so far, he has been staying in a very decent conditioning, very good shape. I mean, he has got all the mass in the world. He has got the freak factor, a little more separation in his legs, and he is gonna be really deadly. Now, we do not know at this point if he can even get that separation. Is that a genetic thing, or the way he has been training in the past? But I am very sure he is definitely gonna be improved. So I would like to finish this thread by asking all of you guys one thing. Please refrain from making any negative comments on Samson's updates. He's an awesome bodybuilder, and let's just all look forward to this new adventure and how it turns out for him.
It's not easy, right? Oh, shit. Alright. Let's hit some shots, man. Let's hit some shots.
Well, the rumors were all true. Jose Manuel, aka Josema Beast, he announces that he's going to be competing in the Classic Physique category, and he is going to be making his debut in less than a week's time at Cali Pro Supplements Pro, which is happening just 1 week after the New York Pro. So for many of us, it's like he's wasting his true potential by restricting himself to a weight cap, meaning he's going to have to lose so much muscle in order to make the weight cutoff. But all in all, the best of luck to him, and hopefully he will achieve what he's aiming for. So I won't be surprised if he goes on to win this show, because as of right now there are no big names going for this show in Classic Physique. But as soon as he steps on the Classic Physique stage, the comparisons will start with how he looked at his pro debut at Pro Classic Spain last year in the men's open bodybuilding versus now in Classic Physique. So we have seen some examples of the guys who tried Classic Physique who were originally competing in the men's open. And it did not really work out that well for all of these guys. Like off the top of my head, there is Regan Grimes and Florian Poisson. And although Florian placed higher in Classic Physique Pro show than he ever did in the men's open, but the thing is he did only one show in the men's open. And the difference in the physique and the quality that he presented, there was a night and day difference. He was so much better in the men's open. And same was the case with Regan Grimes as well. He was meant for the men's open bodybuilding. But still, good luck to Jose Manuel, and let's see how this goes for him. Great to see Calum von Moger rebuilding himself, both physically as well as mentally. Especially his progress in these last few months. That has been really impressive. He has gained tons of size, and the muscularity is back as well, as he is now training with much more intensity. So Calum went through a lot in these last few years. He lost his brother, he lost his pets, he jumped off the roof of a building, severely injuring himself. And that was the incident that really hurt his professional career. So he desperately needed help, and we as fans are so glad to see supporting people around him now. So, for those of you guys who do not know, Calum is actually an IFBB pro, so he might come back and do a show, just for fun, and that will truly engage a lot of the fans. The guy has a huge social media following, over 3 million Instagram followers. So his actions definitely have an impact on his fan base. Now, I don't think Calum has the genetics to be a top guy in Classic Physique category. But still, it would be so inspirational to see him get back on the stage after all he has been through. That would be such a motivating story for all the bodybuilding fans around the globe. And for all the people who are struggling in their lives in general. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video. And smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.